Dear President Hori, Dean Nakamura, faculty members, alumni, guests, friends and families, thank you very much for gathering here today for us. Today, please allow me to share the reason that brought me to GLOBIS, what I'm hoping to have here, and where I'm planning to go from here. I was born and raised in Mali, a country in West Africa where education still has a room for improvement. But I was very lucky to go to good schools, to have good education, because my father was a teacher, now he's retired, and my mother is a nurse. But for the last 5 years, when I started to really travel around the world, I've been thinking about all those kids in Africa without access to school, and those going to school but not having the right education. I was wondering about what could be done, or what can I do to bring change into that? Then I remembered that to make people listen to you, you need to have at least a certain amount of influence on them, which means to be a leader. Then I started to think about taking my career to the next level, and of course made the decision to go for an MBA program at GLOBIS. The reason why I've chosen GLOBIS is because I really love the culture of this school. I like the teaching style, and I really like that strong connection between teachers and students, all those after parties. And I believe there are a lot of business opportunity in here, since like Japan has been focusing a lot on globalization these years. So I believe GLOBIS is the right place for me, and I'm sure I will learn a lot of things here that will help me to be that visionary leader who creates and innovates societies. So when I decided to go for an MBA, first I told my beautiful wife about it, and she was like, I'm sure you can do it. Then I'm with you. I was like, that's wonderful. But people around me started to like scare me with all those like negative speech and raising all those challenges I have to go through. Dante, it's a lot of time consuming. You're married and you're having a second kid. It's a huge investment. And one even reminded me, but Dante, you have a bachelor degree in African American literature. And I was like, yeah. I only wish, I already had my critical thinking class with Brian before that. Then I would have answered, so what? But that like stayed in my mind a little bit. Then I was like, okay, let me call my father and get some advice from him. And I called my father and explained him about it. And as always, his answer was like, what do you think? And I was like, I think I can make it. Then go for it. And I was like, yeah, sure. And he passed the phone to my mother. And I had a long conversation with my mother, at the end of which she reminded me about that African quote, which says, the antelope eats grass, but every morning the antelope wakes up, it knows it must run faster than the fastest lion. The lion, every morning the lion wakes up, it knows it must run faster than at least the slowest antelope, or it will starve to death. So it doesn't matter whether you're a lion or an antelope. When the sun comes up, you better be running. And I was like, that's true, Mom. And the next day, I called Jake, who is my classmate today, to have more information about the MBA program. And I'm here today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So I'm ready to go through the challenges. I know what it takes, but I'm so ready for it, because I strongly believe in what Nelson Mandela said. He said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. that is so powerful to me. And that's why I'm so ready to dedicate an important part of my life into improving and supporting education wherever I go in this world. And the second thing I would like to do in the future is to be a motivational speaker, because I believe that most of us live our lives without using all our potentials. For some people, it's because of the lack of confidence, and for some people, it's because they're even not aware of it. So I believe that I can motivate many of those people to use their talent and potentials to bring their part of change and innovation into the society. So, my dear classmate, it's not going to be very easy. As I told you, that African proverb, one finger cannot take a stone. Together as a family, we can make it. We are from 16 countries with various backgrounds. And 2 weeks ago, when I was listening to your beautiful and very interesting personal missions, and after spending the day with all of you very smart and dedicated people, I can only believe that we will all bring something valuable to the table. So let's help each other shape our dreams. Let's support each other, improve, and create value. And of course, let's not forget to build a lot of good memories. Again, why not make our class the best part-time MBA GLOBIS have ever seen? So I'm looking forward to spend 2 years of my life with all of you. Thank you very much.